So I flew to Toronto last week to skate with Derek Bujan. He's one of my goalie coaches that I've worked with for over 2 years now, and I've been here for the last couple of days working with Buj on the foundation of my game, hammering away on those small details to get me ready for training camp October 3rd in Detroit. This video is sponsored by SHEATH underwear. Let's pick up where we left off. At the end of the day, I'm doing what feels right for me and chasing down my dream. So this is Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, and it's where I've spent the last week. Now, this is Derek Bujan, the owner and founder of Bujan Goaltending, and more importantly, one of the goalie coaches that I work with. This is his facility. We've got an awesome gym, and this is one of the 2 rinks that Buj has here. Now, I'm not only training here, but I'm actually living here, and no joke, Buj actually lets me crash on the couch in his upstairs office. Why? Well, he knows that travel is expensive, and he helps make my dreams a little bit more achievable by me not needing to pay for a hotel. And it also gives me the ability to have everything I need on site and to focus on what I came to do, to get better, stay healthy, and prepare for training camp October 3rd in Detroit.
So when I was watching your videos from Sweden, your first periods, you were really controlled. Second period, you started kind of battling a little bit more, and then you kind of brought it back into third period. You come into the first period, you're focused, you're breathing, right? You're controlling your breathing, you're controlling your emotions. Your first 10 minutes was always your best 10 minutes of jiu-jitsu, like helping a lot. And the one thing that's good with jiu-jitsu too is like, if you lose focus for a second, you're choked the fuck out. You don't have a second to afford losing focus. It's not constant 45 minutes like it is in jiu-jitsu. Like, I agree with you 100%.
Outside of Buj's facility in the front grass, this here is Tim. I call him the stretch man, but his real name is Tim Tanner, and he basically is a stretching professional. He helps stretch me out in ways that I just physically can't do myself, and he's helped me to regain some mobility that I pretty desperately need.
My name is Derek Bujan of Bujan Goaltending. I've been working Trav on and off for 3 years. We talk a lot about his fitness level, and we talk about fitness level in terms of the amount of stress we put on our bodies just by being goalies and doing butterflies and RVHs. At a very unnatural position. If we have a 30-shot game, we're probably doing in excess of about 70 butterflies. If we have just an additional 10 pounds of body weight, think of the amount of impact over the course of a season that's having in effect, plus practices, traveling.
208, 15.2% body fat. Thoughts on that?
So 208, 15%. I'd still like to see you get down a couple more pounds, maybe get down to sub 14%. From what I've seen in this week of skating, everything has moved a little bit easier. There's been a little bit less effort in your shuffles, a little bit less effort in your stopping. Like 10 pounds that is buried inside of your equipment, you're not going to fill any more net, but 10 pounds less is going to make you faster. It's going to help you recover better. It's going to help your mobility. It's going to help you feel better on a daily basis, which is going to give you also more incentive to go to the rink and work hard. I asked my 4-year-old daughter, what do you want to be when you grow up? And she looked me straight in the eye and all seriousness, she says, I want to be an elephant. I said, then I will help you in any way I can. We're not critiquing saves. We'll let the internet do that for you. Other than that one, everything looked really good. Perfect set. Ooh, someone's looking out for you there. Nice shot. Do a perfect one, and you're like, one more? No. The curse of the one more. How many times I got guys hurt on one more? Good. Nice. Oh, that's a good shot. But yeah, it's tricky. But that's what we wanted. Train harder than the game's gonna be, right? I will get a picture. Should I stand on my tippy toes so I look taller?
Ready? Photo.
Ready? Photo. I'm milking your ass. I'm milking your ass.
Now, speaking of wet, milky asses, that's one thing you don't want, but what's even worse is if your manly parts get sweaty and stuck to the side of your leg. But thankfully, the folks at SHEATH are here to help. SHEATH has a dual pouch compartment for your twig and biscuits so that they can sit comfortably, separated, and are still breathing. I've worn and worked with SHEATH's competitors in the past. SHEATH is truly the king in the underwear game, and it's not even close. Whether we're talking about their underwear or their awesome shirts, they're made from materials that are meant to keep you cool and help your body breathe. You get 20% off right now, the best underwear money can buy, and some pretty dope shirts too. Use the code TravSucks at checkout. I've worn SHEATH underwear for over a year now, and it truly is game changing. If you click that first link in the video description and use the TravSucks code, you get yourself 20% off, the best money can buy. SHEATH is awesome for day-to-day life, but they are truly nothing better than a fresh pair of SHEATH underwear when you're traveling. And on that note, I'm leaving Hamilton and I'm heading west. My week of training with Buj is done, and I'm heading to Vancouver, where I'm going to be for the next month before I have to report to Detroit for the start of the season, October 3rd. All this and more next vlog. Thanks to SHEATH for sponsoring this video and making it possible. You can also follow me on Instagram or TikTok at TravRoilers, as you see here, or listen to my podcast, Sling the Biscuit, available on all platforms for all those awesome behind-the-scenes stories and information that you will just not find on this vlog or anywhere else. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.